Hi, hello. My name is Bai Lang. I'm working on the first question in this assignment, which is does Walmart have a substantial source of competitive advantage?
Hi, my name is Ethan. Today, our group presentation is based on the case that Walmart is entering African market, and we'll be answering four questions using business strategies, concept, and tools. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
Hi guys, this is Michael. Now my work is to explain the question for what is international strategy have Walmart adapted in Africa.
Hello everyone, my name is Duke and my part is question 3. Do you believe the African market is an attractive option for the Walmart? And I really hope people who is watching this video can learn something from us.
Walmart is a multinational international corporation operating in 27 countries. The organization was founded in 1962 by Sam Walton and is ranked number one on the Fortune 500 list. Walmart has over 2 million employees and more than 10,000 stores. Walmart serves each approximately 245 million customers every week and focus on achieving one mission: save people money so they can live better. On March 9, 2012, the Competition Appeal Court of South Africa ruled that US-based Walmart store, the world's biggest retailer, could go ahead with its 2.4 billion purchase of stakes in South Africa retailer Massmart Holding Limited.
Thanks, Ethan, for the introduction. Hello, I will be talking about whether Walmart has a substantial source of competitive advantage. In my opinion, Walmart has a substantial source of competitive advantage. I will be using the concept of resource, capabilities, and core competency to support my point of view. According to the resource-based view (RBV), capabilities must meet four criteria in order to be considered core competency, and in turn, a potential source of competitive advantage. They must be valuable, real, immutable, and non-substitutable, which is called VRIN. Capabilities are what a firm uses to complete the organizational tasks required to produce, distribute, and service the goods of the firm. Capabilities are firm resources. Walmart is the world's biggest international retailer. It has got a good financial resource. In terms of financial resource, Walmart acquired the second largest retailer in Africa, Massmart. Walmart can use Massmart store and equipment. Also, Walmart as an international retailer, it can access to raw materials from all over the world. Walmart's inventory and distribution system is the world leader. In its computerized warehouse, many goods arrive and leave without ever even sitting on a shelf at all. The use of information technology has been an essential part of Walmart's growth. Walmart's brand image as the intangible resource is well known to the people all over the world. Everyone knows that Walmart sells a product in low price. When combines Walmart's tangible and intangible resources, Walmart is capable of bringing the lowest price to its customers. Walmart can use its financial resources to enter international markets through acquisition of other local firms. With the ability to access to raw materials, can lower the cost of its product. Walmart was one of the first retailers to use information technology to its advantage. Over the years, it used technology to gain good control over its supply chain. Walmart even developed the largest commercial satellite system in the world to collect and give information to its vendors. This is how Walmart used its resources to become its capabilities. Walmart's low price is distinctive competence that has made their business very competitive. Using the VRIM model, we can analyze their success. They used of the latest technology facility recruitment of employees who did not need to be trained heavily to handle store operation. This kept its employee recruitment and training costs under control. The saving which results from the use of technology, good logistics, supply chain management practice, and lower employee costs were passed on to customers in the form of lower prices. This helped Walmart claim its leadership position in the US market. The capabilities where there's no other retailer can match the price that Walmart offers, and it is imitable. Walmart spent millions of dollars and years to build the whole system just for getting the lowest price to customers. It is not something that other firms can easily copy or bring substitute.
Um, Thanks, Bailan. I will be discussing how have Walmart attempted to position themselves in the African market. We can answer this question by looking at Walmart's business level strategy. The purpose of the business level strategy is to create a difference between the firm's position and their competitors, so the firm can position itself differently. To position the firm, many management may choose from five business level strategies: low cost, differentiation, focused low cost, focused differentiation, and best cost provider. These strategies are based on two dimensions: target target market and competitive advantage. As we can see in the graph, let's take a closer look at those two dimensions. The competitive advantage here is low cost and differentiation. Low cost means that the firm wants to have a lower cost than rivals. Differentiation is the ability to differentiate that commands a price premium that exceeds the extra cost of doing so. Target market is broad and narrow. Broad market is to use capability to create value for customers on an industry-wide basis in many customer segments, while the narrow market is to serve the need for narrow customer group. Walmart positions itself as a low product price. The company adopts a strategy known as everyday low price in all its stores across the world, as it focuses on efficiency. Further, Walmart's slogan, "Save money, live better," and the fact that the organization is seen as discount retailer helps to reinforce this fact. As Bailan mentioned earlier, Walmart spent a lot of money on information technology and its supply chain. They have all shared the same purpose, seeking the lowest cost. With the lower cost than the competitors, Walmart can offer a lower price to the customers compared to others. Low cost is what made Walmart the largest retailer in the world, so they will not change it when they enter African market. Walmart acquired Massmart, the second largest retailer in Africa, shows that Walmart wants to target industry-wide customers because Massmart had already operated not only South Africa but 11 other countries located all over Africa. Therefore, the acquisition of Massmart will be the foothold for Walmart entering Africa. Therefore, Walmart used overall low-cost provider strategy as their business level strategy.
Thanks, Ethan. Hello, I will be talking about whether I believe African market is an attractive option for Walmart. My answer is yes. As far as Walmart is concerned, African market is Walmart's external environment. The external environment is made up of three parts: the general environment, the industry environment, and the competitor environment. If all these three parts are in favor to Walmart, then the market is an attractive option. First of all, the general environment. According to the demographic report, the population in Africa is rapidly expanding, and by 2060, the region will hold estimated 2.8 billion people. The report also points out the policy choice and action can transform the population of a nation into healthy, educated, empowered labor force that can contribute real and substantive economic growth that lift people out of the poverty. The graph below shows the secondary school enrollment rate in sub-Saharan Africa. As we can see, the enrollment rate has been increasing for the last couple decades. We can see that there is an increasing size of the labor force in Africa now, which can help reducing the training cost from Walmart. In Africa's microeconomic perspective, according to Africa Economic Outlook, the Africa achieved impressive economic growth over the past 15 years, with the average gross real domestic product rising from just above 2% during the 1618 to 16th. Even economics starting to do the research regard to Africa economic growth. Some country in Africa does have an unstable political environment and strong work units, which are a factor Walmart need to concern. But overall speaking, the African market is a good general environment for Walmart. When we consider the industry environment, Porter's 5-force model will be the good choice. Porter's 5-force model considers 5 competitive forces within each industry, and it states that the stronger each of these forces, the more limited the ability of established companies in industry to earn above average returns. In September 2010, Walmart announced that it had a preliminary offer to buy the South Africa retailer Massmart. Some analysts feel that the reason why Walmart went for Massmart instead of biggest retailer in Africa is that Massmart had rapidly increased its presence in food retailing business and operating 40 stores in South Africa. Some of South Africa's leading retailers were planning to expand their operation into other African markets. This shows Africa's market were open for everyone. However, the Massmart will return is as a big advantage to Walmart, since Massmart had an entry in other countries in Africa already. As international retailer, Walmart has a supplier from all over the world. Therefore, the bargaining power of a supplier will be low. Unlike the suppliers, the bargaining power of buyers should be relatively high. Because the buyer purchases a significant portion of the retailer annual revenue, and this switch cost is low due to the factor that there were still big retailers like ShopRite. The threat of a substitute will not be significant because even the local government will worried about the potential job loss problem when Walmart entering the market, which means those small growers will not be able to compete with Walmart. Lastly, the intensity of rival among competitors will not be high. Africa is a growth market. There are still a lot of opportunity for companies to explore. As Bai Lang mentioned before, Walmart invested a lot of money in information technology development. This technology advantage help Walmart obtain the lowest cost which the local retailer cannot compete. On the other hand, the local retailer like ShopRite have been competing in this market for a long time, so they know the market and people knows them. This could be a disadvantage for the Walmart, but the Massmart can solve this problem. In conclusion, the general environment, the industry environment, and the competitive environment in African market are relatively friendly to Walmart. Therefore, I believe that African market is an attractive option for Walmart. Thank you.
As we talked before, Walmart is the biggest chain retailer which provides a large number of quality products. Walmart entered the Africa market through an acquisition of Massmart. So based on the case, what international strategy have Walmart adopted in Africa? First of all, I want to introduce the definition of international strategy. International strategy is a global plan specific to a company or conglomerate where a model for global expansion and commerce is the ultimate goal. The study case shows us Walmart's past successful experience in the international market. We know that Walmart has been operating successful a lot of warehouses in many countries and areas like Mexico, Canada, and the UK. With the economic globalization, they have to expand their business to all over the world rather than focus on domestic market because the domestic market took a hit in the financial crisis in 2008. Besides, this is also the only choice if the Walmart wants to increase the profit and scale, since Walmart has business all over the world. In addition, it can offer superior access to critical resources in each different location, such as raw materials, lower cost labor, energy, suppliers, and key customers. So, for a company which is seeking an international foothold, their international strategy will be playing a very crucial role. Now, I want to talk about the specific international strategy, which is global strategy, transnational strategy, and multi-domestic strategy. Actually, Walmart used the transnational strategy in Africa. The transnational strategy incorporates elements of both multi-domestic and global strategies. It requires both centralization and decentralization. When Walmart decided to enter the African market, they looked into the local market environment, conditions, local market demand, and the global competitive landscape, then came out with an appropriate and effective mode to operate their business in this market. On the other hand, Walmart needs to give consideration to centralization factor because a firm cannot operate their business in a new market without the global coordination and support. Walmart needs standardized operations and management. Walmart's successful experience in other countries could be used in African market as well. These experiences help Walmart to enter this market smoother. So we can see Walmart was taking the transnational strategy in Africa finally. At last, I want to discuss the international entry modes for Walmart in African market. Walmart belongs to the acquisition type. As my group mates mentioned earlier, Walmart acquires Massmart in 2012. According to Rockman and Verbeek, acquisitions are often made as part of a company's growth strategy when it is more beneficial to take over an existing firm's operations and niche compared to expanding on its own. Back to the case, we can clearly see that Walmart chose to acquire a local large famous retailer to enter in the African market. But during the process, Walmart met some problems, such as powerful trade unions and some government departments threatened to respond with strike action and demonstrations. After complex negotiation, both sides and had some arguments eventually.
In this presentation, our group based on the case that Walmart was entering African market by acquiring Massmart, answered 4 questions. We have used business strategy concepts and tools to analyze Walmart's internal and external environments, its business level strategy, and international strategy. In conclusion, we believe that Walmart have a sustainable source of competitive advantage that help them entering African market. Walmart used overall low-cost strategy to position themselves in African market. African market is an attractive option for Walmart, and Walmart used transnational strategy as their international strategy while entering African market. Thank you for watching.